Good evening to my gentle viewing audience. It's your man Shane Black coming to you. Still looking for the rest of the hundreds of my subscribers from my original channel. But for the time being, I won't let that stop me from continuing to make my videos so that I can help educate you, the uneducated public, and maybe save a life or two while I'm at it. Like Jamel Myles, his mom likely could have used my help, and then he might still be alive today. Hold on, y'all notice the black shirt, so you know what's up. Had to get that special hydrating liquid. Just due to the fact that anytime a child dies like that, shouldn't say a child because a 30-year-old is still somebody's child. I'm talking about a preteen. He's 9 years old. He ain't really done shit wrong because he ain't had a chance in life to do shit wrong. But Jamel Myles, Denver, Colorado, went to school, what was that, 4th grade, went to 4th grade on Monday, August 20th, and was dead by Thursday, August 24th. But why did he have to die? Well, I'm going to tell you after I show you how.
This pizzeria
This is my son's favorite place to go.
is special for Leah Pierce and her family, but now they're visiting it with a hole in their hearts.
He was my sunshine because he was my only son.
9-year-old Jamel Myles started 4th grade at Joe Shoemaker's school on Monday, weeks before he had the courage to tell his mom this.
He looked so scared when he told me. He was like, "Mom, I'm gay." And I thought he was playing, and I looked back at him because I was driving, and he was just curled up like this. So scared, and I just looked at him, I was like, "I still love you." He went to school, and he said he was going to tell people he's gay because he's proud of himself.
But on Thursday, heartbreak. Pierce found her son dead in their Denver home. She says he killed himself after being bullied.
4 days is all it took at school. I could just imagine what they said to him. My son told my oldest daughter, the kids at school told him to kill himself. I'm just sad he didn't come to me.
A letter from Denver Public Schools to families Friday says they're providing extra social workers and their crisis team for students. In a statement, the district says it'll continue to offer support to the family.
I'm more so upset that he thought that was his option.
Through this devastation, Pierce wants to spread awareness about the effects of bullying.
Should have accountability for bullying. I think the child should, because the child knows it's wrong, because the child wouldn't want someone to do it to them. I think the parents should be held because obviously the parents are either teaching them to be like that or the parents are treating them like that.
Hoping no parent ever has to go through this pain
Jamel, look at me.
because their child is different from everyone else. Just heartbreaking. Denver police are investigating this death as a suicide. We will be following up with the family and the school district to see if more could have been done to prevent this. Alex Rose, Fox 31.
There you go. That was his mom, Leah Pierce. And where she wants to put the complete blame of his death on the bullies at school and start a campaign, an anti-bullying campaign. If we are going to assign blame, let us assign blame to everyone that was involved. There were the boys at the school who bullied him. The school may or may not be responsible. It depends on, 4 days, that's not really enough time to do shit about it. Identify the parties, separate the parties, and the like. So I withhold judgment on the school right now. But there's one other party who I will not withhold judgment upon. Don't tell her though. Shh. 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 That party is Leah Pierce. That's right, you heard me correctly, gentle viewer. I blame Leah Pierce for the death of her son. Why, you ask? Well, here's something that you won't find in most of the news articles. Y'all know me, I got to look shit up. Hold on, just accessing the teleprompter. And yes, as she was talking about her son and what he liked to do. He enjoyed listening to music, collecting Pokemon cards, and robots. Y'all probably like the Transformers and shit. Things that little boys do. You'd be like, oh shit, that's what my son does. However, let me ask you this. Does your son also enjoy applying fake fingernails, wearing a tiara, a dress, and high-heeled shoes? Yeah, for you men out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. You come home and see your son and some shit like that, you gonna smack that little, oh, he ain't no motherfucker, slap that little boy and knock that shit, and knock his ass right out of that shit. You gotta slap his ass right out them damn shoes. The fuck you doing, son? And an act of violence to show him some masculinity. Put him back on the right track. If you're homosexual, you do what you do. Do what you do. But the fact of the matter is, maybe you didn't have to be a gay male. Maybe if you had that masculine role model, you would have picked shit up. Okay, so hold on. Mom does this. Dad does this. Mom pees sitting down, Dad pees standing. Oh, okay, there's some shit that's going on that's different. And I look like my dad. He got a dick, I got a dick. Mom ain't got nothing. I need to be acting like that dude right over there. That's what the fuck I need to be acting like. You see, the only person you heard from was Leah Pierce, which indicates to me that she's the only one, or she is the only one that was in Jamel's household. Meaning he turned around and started emulating her instead because he had no one else to emulate. She wears high heels, you wear high heels. She got a dress, you got a dress. She got fake fingernails, you got fake fingernails. Leah, no, because it's not for her. You females need to stop doing that shit. If you see your son starting to emulate the shit that you do, you shouldn't slap the shit out of him, because females should not do that. So you should have a stern talking to that young child. If you have male friends, let that boy go hang out with your male friends if they want to have his ass around. Give dude some pussy. And then he probably like, I'll take your son with me and shit, and we go watch some wrestling or go to the ball game. Just go stand on the street corner and watch two dudes beating the shit out of each other. But we'll go do some masculine shit. Now let me get a little more pussy, and then we'll go from there. But you females have to stop letting your boys emulate you. Find a fucking man, pay a fucking man to show your child how to be a fucking man. And put a stop to shit like this. Now, the boy, when he told her, she was driving apparently over the summer, they're driving somewhere, and he told her that he was gay. And they said she thought he was playing, but then he was all curled up in the back seat, well, I love you anyway. But he wouldn't have been gay if he started to straighten his ass up, because I got my teleprompter up here. See, gender awareness. Usually between the ages of 2 or 3, when children start developing that gender awareness. Some say it's biology. Some say it's environment. I, like this man who is not my colleague, Dr. Stephen, Dowshin, both believe that it's a combination of both. Well, this might not be popular, but what the fuck? I don't have any viewers, so shit, I don't have any subs. Homosexuality, the way I look at it, homosexuality is like a disease. It's like cancer. And if you nip it in the bud, if you get that shit early, then you can stop its growth. into full-blown homosexuality. But if you foster that homosexuality, if you feed that femininity to that male child, then that femininity will encompass and quash the masculinity within that male child. Is 2 to 3 years old, and they see what the masculine role does, see what the feminine role does. And that's kind of like when they decide, hold on. Oh, well, no, that's talking about masturbation. Excuse me. But then it still goes apparently through 5 to 6 years old as well. I guess that kind of reinforces it. That's all I had to say tonight. You know, it's too bad that Jamel fell victim to his mother's shortcomings. And I almost forgot. Just in that, well, no. I was going to go on to talk about how her shortcomings included telling Jamel that it was okay to come out to his classmates. Boy's 9 years old. Therefore, he's likely in class with other 9-year-old children. And 9-year-old children don't have any motherfucking sense. They're children. So you're like, hey dude, I'm gay and I like boys. Now, between the ages of 6 and 10, generally, boys play with boys and girls play with girls. Why the fuck am I gonna want to play with you and you're gay and you like boys the way that boys should like girls? So you want to come play with me and then we fall on each other and then you touch my penis and like shit, there's a motherfucking fight. Just get ready to jump off. Now boys like girls on the under. They like girls on the under, but they still play with boys. Then why the fuck would I want to play with you when I know you likely like one of us on the under? Just like going to the bathroom with some gay dude in the bathroom and shit. Man, I ain't having that shit. You better stand your motherfucking ass to that urinal all the way down. Oh shit, better yet, take your ass to the fucking stall. You better not be looking through the damn crack in between the wall. In between the wall and the damn stall door. Leah Pierce should have been more aware of what children are likely to do to other children. And it's difficult, and I can't even really tell you a way of how she could have broached the issue with Jamel. It's that if you tell him no, it's not okay to come out to your classmates, then you are in effect telling him that he should be ashamed to be gay. Hold the fuck on, time for that special hot treat fluid. Nothing like water infused with vodka. So how can you tell him that he can't tell his classmates that he's gay, but that he should not be ashamed of being gay? And actually, just even saying that, I have thought of a way. Yes. Tell me he should not be ashamed of being gay, but that he should not tell his classmates that he is gay because they are too young to understand. They're too young to understand and accept it. Accept you for who you are in that role. Because apparently, actually, he wanted to start dressing more feminine, in a more feminine fashion. That was it. So I wouldn't let him do that. I would not let him tell them that he was gay. Not because there's anything. I tell him, me personally, I don't believe it, but I tell him it's not that there's anything wrong with it. But we live in a world with people in it. And the majority of people are stupid. The majority of the stupid people are hateful, spiteful, and they will do shit to you. they attack black people because they're fucking black. So, and there's nothing wrong with being black. Excuse me, coming from a shame to be black. There's nothing wrong with being black. There's something wrong with the nig. Yes. But there's nothing inherently wrong with being black. Yet black people were attacked, put in slavery, hung, put in barrels, water barrels with nails in it, rolled down the motherfucking hill for the entertainment of white people. So, there's nothing wrong with being gay, little Jamel. But if you tell them you're gay, bad things are likely to happen to you at this juncture in your life. Wait until you're older and the people you're around are older, and then you can say that you're gay, and they'll be more accepting because they'll be smarter. And that shit might work for a 9-year-old, but look, I've talked too long. Don't tell Leah Pierce I said this shit. The woman's already grieving enough as it is. But she's responsible for that boy's death just as she's responsible for him being a homosexual. If God wanted you to be gay, then everybody would have a penis and a vagina at the same time. And then nobody probably be having sex with anybody else because you could just go fuck yourself. I'm out.